Hey guys, it's Janice. Welcome back to my channel. This is my comic pull list for December 2nd. I have 4 comic books coming out this week. The first one is Paper Girls number 3 by Brian K. Vaughan. There wasn't much information or any information at all online as to what is going to happen in this issue, but the last 2 issues cover some kind of potential alien life form that has shown up on Earth, and then a rapture-like disappearance of the majority of people in this neighborhood or town. Who knows how broad the disappearance is at this point, because you're only seeing it from the perspective of 4 little girls, 4 12-year-olds or something like that. So in this neighborhood, at least, a bunch of people have disappeared. So I guess we're going to find out hopefully a little bit more information as to what is going on surrounding that. The second comic I'm picking up is Plutona number 3. This is by Jeff Lemire. The solicit for this issue says, after discovering the body of Plutona, the world's greatest superhero in the woods, a shocking twist starts to tear the kids apart. So in the first issue, you're kind of introduced to the kids, and at the end of the issue, they find the dead body of Plutona. And it's really cool because at the end of each issue, there's like a mini comic which kind of follows the life of Plutona up to the point that she disappears. So you meet her daughter and I think her mother and things like that. So I guess something's happening that's tearing these kids apart. One of the kids in the last issue mentioned not wanting to go to anybody to say Plutona's dead, because they think that if they say that the world's greatest hero is dead, if they put that out there, then some of the bad guys in the world are going to know she's dead and take advantage of that. The next comic I have coming out is Revival number 35. It says Dana has to save Martha from a scarred assassin. Dana is the sheriff of the town in Wisconsin where all the people have revived. Martha is her sister, who turns out to be a reviver, and she's a little bit crazy. She, as all the revivers are, and she just doesn't really want to be saved. She puts herself in the path of danger all the time, and so Dana is trying to save her. And then the last thing I'm getting this week is Woods number 18. It says Calder can't shake his addiction, but he's not the only one with a dangerous problem. There is some plant on this new planet that they're at, that they're on, that causes drug like hallucinations and things like that, but it also changes you and allows you to be kind of taken over by the deadly force, the crazy force on the planet. I can't really explain it beyond that. And so it kind of just follows, I guess it's going to follow one of the guys who has been abusing this drug, and I guess there's other, but he's not the only one with a dangerous problem, so it looks like there's other things going on that, obviously there's tons of characters, so there's other stuff going on. I just don't know who this issue is going to specifically focus on. So those are the 4 comic books that I'm picking up this week, but I do want to talk about 2 other things that are coming out soon. One of them on the new releases says it is coming out this week, but according to Amazon, it doesn't come out until where's the release date? The 17th, sorry. According to Amazon, it doesn't come out until December 17th, and that is the Rat Queens Deluxe hard copy edition. This is going to contain the first 2 trade paperbacks of Rat Queens, and it is also going to contain the Braga one-shot, which is a really cool issue, just a standalone issue of Rat Queens. It's not in any of the other trade paperbacks, so if you didn't pick it up in an individual issue, this is the only other place that you can get it. It's also going to contain a bunch of other extras and things like that. The hardbacks are really cool. I have the deluxe edition of Saga, and it has all the issues from the first 2 trades, but then it also has like full scripts for the comics and things like that, as well as I believe some additional drawings and stuff like that. So that's the kind of stuff that you can anticipate in the Rat Queens. So if Rat Queens is something you've been interested in reading, or you borrowed it from somebody and you loved it and been interested in purchasing it on your own, this is definitely something I recommend. It's really cool. I can't wait till the next Saga comes out. I do read Saga individually as they come out, but I love to own them. So I'm really looking forward to that. And that says it is $28.06 right now. The price could drop. It's cheaper than Saga was. I believe this was like $38 when it came out. But Rat Queens is amazing. It's such a fun story. It's definitely something I'd recommend picking up. And then the other thing that I want to talk about is Lumberjanes Volume 1. It's also a hardback copy like this, and that one comes out on December 8th. And it says that it contains the first 2 trades. Let's see what it says. All right, so it says, to the Max edition includes volume 1 and 2, a foreword by Raina Telgemeier, Smile Sisters, the never before collected Lumberjane short from Boombox 2014 mixtape, and all the Rad Mix playlists and more. So something that you probably haven't encountered if you haven't been reading Lumberjanes individually, at least the first 4 or 5, probably 5, maybe more, but in the first few issues of Lumberjanes, there were some mixtapes at the end, and I don't believe that that is in the trades, like the trade paperbacks. So if you've read the trade paperbacks, this isn't something that you've seen before, but if you have read the individual issues, then it is something that you've seen before. They're really cool, just fun music mixtapes, curated by each different character, and that's something that you can get in this hardcover to the Max edition of Lumberjanes. So with Christmas coming up, this may be something that you want to add to your wish list or buy for a friend. This one is $28.06 as well, the same price as the Rat Queens hardback. But like I said, the price could go down. And one other thing, actually, that I should have mentioned or want to mention that I forgot about when I was saying 2 more things. One more thing is the Private Eye Deluxe Edition. Private Eye is an online comic by Brian K. Vaughan, the guy that wrote Saga, and it is set in the future where the internet cloud has burst and access to people's information was readily available to anybody looking for it. So many lives were ruined by all this information getting out. People lost their jobs, people lost their families and stuff like that. So this is set in the future after that, where everybody is just really, really private about their personal lives and who they are. Even they walk around with masks called NIMS on that are like, it's a little choker thing, and it projects like a mask over your head, and you have to be a certain age to get these NIMS. And it follows a man, the Private Eye, who investigates things for people. He is just a private eye, and he is a woman comes up to him and wants assistance, like finding who killed her sister or something like that, and it just goes from there, and you find out a bunch of stuff about the internet and about the people in the world and things. It's a really, really interesting comic book. It is free online. It's not technically free. It's pay what you want. So you can pay nothing. You can pay $3.99, which is what I pay per issue, just because that's the average price of a comic. But this is the first bind up of this online comic. So it is coming out December 17th, and I really anticipate getting my hands on it. It's a little bit different than like this, because it's not shaped like this. It's more like this, I guess. Like the side would be here, and it's like a long ways comic book. I will post I'll have some pictures from Brian K. Vaughan's Twitter that he had of his dog laying in front of it, so you can get an idea of what it looks like. But anyway, this one I'm really anticipating as well. So, I mean, if you're looking for anything to get yourself or get for somebody who loves comic books or loves Brian K. Vaughan, Private Eye was really awesome. And then there's also Rat Queens and Lumberjanes. So those are 3 comics that I'm anticipating coming out. Not quite my pull list, but still just want to let you know. Like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more. Leave me some comments about what you're picking up this week. Follow me on Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram. I always forget those. I need to come up with some kind of like outro set type thing so I have an easier time doing this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.